Hello, this is Dörte Fouquier. My reason for entering the energy sector has been 30 years ago, in the year of Chernobyl, when I was a civil servant in Hamburg, and also recognized the unsustainability of the high dependence on nuclear power. And very soon then efficiency and renewables were the given sector to go for, to fight for, to find legal instruments to help and assist those governments who wanted to go this pathway. The next most important steps in the energy transition for me is that we get our act further together, that we have a Green Deal which is really courageous, and which is not stepping back in the eye of interests of fossil industry, especially also fossil gas. These times are gone, and we cannot afford to let them hang in.